Hello everybody, this is Bodhi, and welcome back to another Minecraft video for the first time in what is quite a while actually. Yeah, obviously, elephant in the room, my channel has been a bit dead in the past, I think month or two. I haven't gotten out a YouTube video, but I wanted to bring you guys back in because what we have here is an SMP that I have been both hosting and playing on for the past around 2 or 3 months that has probably been the best server that I've ever played on. And so because of that, I really wanted to make sure that I put out a YouTube video at least at one point along the process of this server and do sort of a quick tour because unfortunately, even though as great as it's been, the server's going to be ending, and those of you who have ever played on a Minecraft server before probably know that the end of the summertime usually does a number on Minecraft servers. People have to go back to school. People have to just do stuff that they wouldn't have had to do during the summer. They have other responsibilities. So this resulted in a lot of our members either dropping out like specifically or just not having enough time to really remain active on the server. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them still did continue playing up until the very last minute, but it came time where we really didn't have as big of a community as we did at the start, and so I decided it was time to probably call a shutdown to the server and do a tour for all you guys here on YouTube. So I'm very excited to show off this server because we have some incredible Minecraft players on it, some great builders, some great redstoners, just there's been some great creations over time on the server, and this spawn area that we're in here definitely isn't the greatest indicator because it's nice, but it's not like a super big build or anything like that. This area was sort of left alone for probably like a future project that we never got around to. But that being said, there are some creations that are a lot bigger and a lot grander than this. So I definitely want to get into that, and we're actually going to be joined by a few of the other server members who had time to come on and join for the world tour, so that should be pretty fun. But before we go ahead and get straight into it, I want to talk a little bit more about like just the aspects of this server, since this is the first time I'm doing it on YouTube, and also the members that participated. So let's hop over to just a creative world, and I'm gonna talk about it as briefly as I can and just give a mention to all of the members before we hop into the tour. Welp, I can't believe I really recorded the intro without even mentioning the server by name, so here we go. Welcome to the Experium SMP. And just so you know, guys, if you want to skip past the next 4 or 5 minutes of me rambling on about the backstory of the server and all of the wonderful members, go ahead and check the description. I believe I have left a timestamp down there. But anyways, now we'll head over to the creative world and get that done. Alright, so here we are on a creative world separate from the server, and it's actually a creative world with the exact same seed as the server, but that's not really important. I just wanted to step off of the actual survival server for a second and both go over the members and go over a little bit about the server without going into too much detail. But first of all, I was actually able to do something pretty cool here because unfortunately I would not have been able to get all the members online at once for the server tour. There's just no way that was going to happen. So what I did instead is I used a mod called the Carpet mod, which I'm sure a lot of you may have heard of, to like summon in these player models of each of them just so I could go over because they definitely deserve some recognition for being a part of this server. So first off, we have Count Mokula, or just Mocha, as we call him. Next up, we have Clumsy Ninja 6174. We have One Vortex with that amazing skin right there. We have Suicide Llama 29. We have, I think it's either Leucocid or Leuciosid. We all just call him Luke, though. Then next up, we have Doodle Hood. We have Tracer Spoon. We have Miscellaneous, AC7IC, Davo90K, Doc Vol, Eccentric Onion, HX7, and one thing about Mr. H. Hicks here is he actually has a YouTube channel of his own, which I will definitely be leaving a link to in the description. Hopefully he can also join us for the server tour as well. Next up, Helpful Fox, Angry Appa, Abnormally Alan, Sleepysaurus, and last but not least, Viceroy at 10. And I'm pretty sure that I got everyone. I don't think I missed anyone. And I hope to God nothing happens to this footage, because if I were to log out this world, they do all despawn and I'd have to put them back in. But anyway, a huge thank you to all of these members, and keep in mind these aren't all the members that played on the server overall, because we definitely had members who left and joined and who became inactive. These are the ones who put in the most time overall, and for the most part stayed in it for the long haul until the last days of the server. So just a huge thank you to all these players. I think there's about 18 of them right here. And yeah, it was a really great community, great survival server, and I definitely do want to have a chance to play with some of them in the future if perhaps we have more time to play Minecraft. But yeah, that's the server members, so let's move on from that. Alright, so just one last clip here before we get into the actual tour, just of me rambling on about the server, trying to keep it brief, but just so you guys know a little thing or two about the server before we start off the tour. I started this server about 2 or 3 months ago, and the way that I came about finding this awesome community was by posting on it, or posting about it on reddit.com. I used the subreddit MC Servers, and it was actually turned out to be a really great place for finding people. I wasn't sure how it would do. I made several posts over time to recruit several members over a couple of weeks, and some of the posts became really hot, some of them didn't, and I set up a application for members to apply. And since I'm mentioning this, I'll leave a link to my Reddit username or Reddit user in the description if any of you want to check that out. I don't post super often on there, but it was definitely a great place to find members. And I didn't let down on every single person that applied. It was also a 16 plus server. No offense to people younger than that, but we wanted a sort of more mature community. And yeah, the post did really well. We came up with an awesome community, and it turned out great. And so moving on from that, I just wanted to mention that this server was very inspired by the Hermitcraft series on YouTube. I love watching those, the members of that server. I'm sure a lot of you have as well. And so because of that, we used a lot of stuff that they use on their server, like the data packs and sort of just the mindset that they apply to the game. So we tried to, you know, sort of do some collaborations, group projects, while at the same time letting everyone have their own bases, have their own materials, stuff like that. So we had a community shopping district, and I'm not going to list off all the data packs we had, but if you want to get them for yourself, they'll be in the description, and we got them through vanillatweaks.com. Some notable mentions, though, that had to be shared were the multiplayer sleep one, the double shulker shells one, and the couple of them that allow mobs and players to drop their heads. Those ones actually made a really fun time on the server, because we could get the little mini blocks, we could get the mob heads, we could collect those, and we could get through the night without getting everyone into a bed. So we had a lot more than that, especially the ones they use on Hermitcraft, but those are the ones I had to point out specifically. And so besides that, though, there's not a whole lot that you have to know about the server going into this tour. You'll get to meet some of the members in just a minute when we start it up. So yeah, that's just a little bit of the background information on the server. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get a few other members online onto the server and start this up. Alright guys, so we're back on the Experium SMP, and with a few other members this time. We were able to get Clumsy Ninja, Eccentric Onion, and Tracer Spoon to join us for the tour, which I'm pretty happy about. And I think, oh, it looks like, yeah, some more members may be joining us throughout the tour, so yeah, they might be joining the call. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get this tour started. So yeah, I already pretty much showed off the spawn area. It's not really anything to write home about, although it's definitely a cool build. It's just, if we had more time, we probably could have come up with something a little bit better. So yeah, but if you guys want to introduce yourselves, since we don't really have many people on right now.
Alright, I'm Clumsy Ninja. That's me. I do redstone and mediocre buildings.
Yeah, got a pretty cool industrial district we'll be checking out later. So, Onion.
Yeah, I am an onion. Yes.
There you go. And yeah, so we'll be checking out your castle later, and then Spoon, you've got some pretty crazy stuff going on.
I substitute just time on the server with actual skill.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, that works. And then we got Suicide Llama, who actually just joined in right now. So
Yeah. I don't really know what I do. I just make giant farms for no reason and kind of lag the server, but I have fun doing it.
Hey, they're good farms.
They're
Thanks.
good
They
farms.
work.
They just could have been placed elsewhere.
I have more.
But yeah,
textures than I ever
we'll
could want.
definitely take a look at your nether base at some point. So, but for now, I think let's go ahead and head over to the shopping district, and because there's definitely some cool builds over there. So yeah, I'll catch you guys over there. Okay, so we're back at the shopping district, and right here we're standing in front of our amazing diamond pile on the server. We instituted a similar system to Hermitcraft, where if you want to buy land, you pay a diamond block for a 10 by 10 square. And the reason for that is that we were in a mushroom island, so there's limited space that can prevent mob spawning. And so yeah, people definitely went a little bit crazy, bought a lot of land, and here's Onion mining it all down because with the end of the server, no one really cares anymore. But yeah, it's definitely pretty impressive. Maybe we'll, once he's done finish breaking it, or he'll tell us how much we actually had in there. But let's go ahead and check out some of the shops. So let's see, where should we go first? Do we want to see I'll go ahead and show off one of my shops, and then we can go to the airship or something. My best-selling shop was Booksmart here, my villager-based shop that I just traded unenchanted diamond tools for less than they were crafted for, and books. It looks like we actually have a few sales, which is surprising with how inactive the server's been, but yeah, it definitely made me a lot of diamonds. And then a different shop opened up selling fully enchanted gear, which we'll check out in a second. No, it's a really cool shop. But before we go there, sadly Mocha could not be with us for the tour, but we have to show off this shop because it's absolutely ridiculous. And so
How much do you want to bet the redstone's broken?
It might still be working actually. So here we
come
are
in here.
at
I'll give it
the
a test.
at the airship, and all these statues here, courtesy of Doodle Hood, sort of our like resident statue maker, and we'll check out her base later on. It has some pretty cool like armor stands and stuff, so definitely be taking a look there. So yeah, the inside of this was built by Clumsy and Mocha, or actually you did the redstone, right? Mocha mostly did the exterior. Correct?
Yeah, so the idea was that we just wanted something to show off the most unnecessary redstone possible.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so there actually are some other features in here. For instance, although it's empty, it was going to spam fireworks in your face when you entered the store on a random timer. And also these lights and stuff light up in strips and whatnot, but they're on a cactus randomizer. And because this area is not loaded very often, because it's on the perimeter, the cacti don't grow very often. So if we waited for like 20 minutes, we'd be able to see some random pistons firing and stuff. But for now, we just have the least effective index system in history. So if I flip to a page in this book, and push one of the buttons
going off.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see it.
We sit here and listen to some elevator music for a few minutes while it figures out which shulker box to deliver, and then sends it to us. So that it knocked off this one over here, and so then I'll pop out.
Okay,
we got
perfect. So you chose the repeaters, and we got the repeaters, and then this has the price in it. That's pretty cool. And then, do people pay in the shulker boxes, or where do they put their?
Yeah, they just replace the items with the gems, and
so to see the profits, you would have to go through all of them.
Yeah, so it's not efficient at all. And actually, by the way, we haven't made a single diamond off this shop.
Yeah, I think
the
problem is that it came a little bit too late, because if I was like, if this was open while I was building like my kelp farm or something like that, then I probably would have brought like observers and stuff. See,
yeah,
but
the
prices here are pretty good.
It was fun to make.
even though it's maybe not efficient, the redstone here is definitely pretty cool. So
Yeah, that's what I really wanted to
yeah,
show
I
off.
like
I
it,
mean,
I like it.
it's just a red coder over here that selects
Yeah.
the item, and then these are actually custom on the side. These display cases.
There, Clumsy, you just made your first sale, so you've made 9 diamonds.
Hell yeah, that's less than I make from a single sale in my endgame shop, but we're still rolling. All right. Well, yeah, that's all I have to say
Ooh.
about this. It was a lot
Got
of
the
fun to design with
philanthropper.
Mocha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I am going broke by the end of this.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next shop. Do we want to do endgame next, or we could take a look at like the Nether shop or something like that?
I say endgame first.
Yeah.
All right,
let's
I'm
go
not
ahead
tired
and-
of hearing myself talk yet.
I'd say at least as we're flying over it, get a look at the
Oh, yeah,
slime
for
and wood
sure.
shop, 'cause those are just awesome looking.
Oh yeah. These are Mocha's other 2 shops, and he is truly an amazing builder. These are some absolutely insane builds, like the
This
steampunk
man
style.
has too much time in his hands. Like,
Yeah.
How the hell did this cow get here?
The thing is, this definitely needed some terraforming. He brought out a giant plot and filled it with stone, but the shops themselves are absolutely amazing. So
I think given time, it would have looked really cool because he's not the guy who half-asses it. It just takes time.
Oh yeah.
Half darns it.
All right, so let's go. This is the end game shop, sort of evil villain's lair looking thing.
Yeah.
But I like the design.
Yeah, so I got a wither here. Fun fact: these are actually wither skeleton skulls. So, Odie, any guesses why it's not spawning a wither?
Because of the signs.
Nope, the signs are actually. It'll spawn with the signs on it. It's actually the slab.
Oh,
right
you
here.
inventory that.
So there's actually a
Don't
safety
break it.
system.
Don't break
no,
it.
watch. I'm gonna break it. There's actually a safety system. Check this out.
Bruh. Okay, that's
breaks
pretty.
the
That's
soul
pretty
span.
nice. Yeah.
If you update
Alright,
that,
got it
so
covered.
it's actually completely safe.
Completely safe. Accidentally spawns wither.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Dude, I had a heart attack when that happened.
Yeah, I thought that was the idea. That was the idea. I wanted people to enter the store with a little bit of a WTF.
Yeah.
I honestly thought you'd like gotten a player skull that just had a wither skeleton
Nope,
skull.
they are 100% organic wither skeleton skulls. So we got some more
That's cool.
armor artwork from Doodle up here. She did a great job on these
really,
guys.
Let's go ahead and head up.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Ooh.
Nice, dude. So I sell fully enchanted gear courtesy of Raid Farm plus villagers. I sell beacons as well for a killer deal. And then up here, I just have a couple various other items that didn't fit anywhere else, like some weapons and some potions of poison, because I needed something to fill the 3rd chest, or the 4th chest.
Yeah, pretty.
And yeah, that's the shop.
Tell me, did anybody buy potions of poison?
Nope. No one did.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
I would, but I'm broke now.
Clumsy
Well, no
actually
one
took
needs
the
potions.
time to cure his villagers, unlike me. Even though, because I also had a raid farm, but I was spending tons of emeralds on enchanted books, unlike you. So.
Yeah, I'll actually show you that when we're back in my industrial area, because I designed my own
Sure.
setup to cure them twice and whatnot.
I ended off with a total of 5 diamonds.
Okay, so
Wow.
I'm gonna go ahead and glide down from here. Let's see, we got some other shops that definitely deserve some mentions. This is a junk truck made by Doc Vol. He was really good at building vehicles, and we'll see that later on in his base. Basically,
Oh, the dirt shop.
Oh, we should do the blaze shop.
Yeah,
I forgot who built
dirt
that.
shop. This is an absolute, sort of an 8th wonder of the world, if you will. And, yeah, so
Beautiful.
everyone's getting poisoned now. Yeah, so I don't think this has really been in stock since, I don't know, week 3, week 2, but, you know, still, yeah. So, okay, this is getting a little annoying just listening to everyone take damage.
Why'd you poison yourself?
Kind of fun.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
look.
see.
Another gambling shop.
Llama also got us with the auction station right here.
Oh, the auction was great.
Yeah, this was actually
yeah.
pretty fun
Dude,
for the server. Or wait, no,
I
this
made
is
bank.
the pork. This is the pork shop. This is the auction place. Okay.
Hang on,
Yeah.
I think these pickups have been sitting here for Doodle
Yeah.
and Onion and Vortex for months.
Yeah. Fishy business. and jumble of junk. Okay, so yeah, this was a pretty cool system that. And then let's see. I'm pretty proud of this iron shop design. Although it stopped selling iron like about a month or two ago. At first, we made a bunch of sales, but
because everybody and their dog has an iron farm now.
Yeah, exactly.
I did not. I just kind of bought it underground in the black market from like Clumsy.
That's true. That's true.
Oh yeah, well that works. And the thing is, the junk truck sells it in bulk, and Mocha sells it for cheaper now. So I think we gotta take a look at the turtle shop now. This place is awesome.
no.
Oh, the Turtle Club?
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, I built a turtle farm at my base for no reason, and then I was like, well, I mean, I gotta do something. And by this point, most of the server was fairly inactive, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have fun with it. And so we built the Turtle Club. And now I'm not sure I have enough skulls for everyone to get in, but you gotta put on the turtle head. There's 2 more on the wall right there.
Yeah, let me equip that. Oh, you can't equip a head by clicking it. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So welcome to the Turtle Club.
Ooh.
This is the bar area. We've got a couple of turtles, obviously, and then the bartenders with potions of water breathing for sale.
Are we allowed to enter?
No, you're not allowed to enter. David.
I mean, do you have a turtle head on?
No, we're not allowed to enter.
Here,
well
just
then,
wear a panda head and you can come in. There you go.
Oh yeah. Also the hipster door.
Oh, the classic. Okay.
Classic hipster door.
Let me ask. How do you put the heads on villagers? Do you have to?
Dispenser. So you put a dispenser right there and then put it on.
Okay. I didn't realize it was that simple. Okay.
Yeah, and then we've got like turtle eggs and stuff for sale up here. I mean, really, I didn't need to sell anything in the shop. I just wanted to build something funny.
No, this was definitely a for fun build, but I like
I like the anvils and the leaves. That's a good little decoration.
Turtles.
Oh yeah. The potted plants. I thought they were pretty good. I like that.
Oh, so we can buy some scoot, and here's.
Yeah, you can buy some. So down here I'm
gonna stay out of this room.
We've got the guy in the room in the bathroom selling some scoot. Hey buddy, you want to buy some scoot? Originally, I tried to hire Doodle to do the statues as well, but she has been inactive.
Yeah.
And then down on the bottom floor, we've got the DJ Shell Shocked and the turtle dances.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, even the pig step disc.
Even
make
the
it rain, baby.
Yeah.
Let's give it a play. Oh, there's no jukebox in here.
Oh no, there is right under that. There we go. There's some pig step.
Dance party.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Gotta turn my volume up a little bit just to hear this. Yeah, so one of the members, Miscellaneous, went out and got a ton of pig step discs.
No, this one I got. I think
you
I
got
made
it.
it.
Okay.
I got it before Misk went out and got all the other ones. But yeah, so I just had fun with this build. Originally, I wanted to have Doodle come in and do a bunch of the statues because I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I had fun with it. It was good.
Check it out. I'm a turtle stripper.
I'm a Hogland stripper.
All right. Well, this definitely a needed addition to the shopping district.
Oh yeah, it was highly necessary.
Every shopping district has to have one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it even a shopping district? Let me go ahead and sleep before we have phantom spawn on us.
It's a sin.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so the Blaze shop definitely deserves some recognition.
Yes.
Because this build is really cool, courtesy of Abnormally Alan, we'll take a look at his house later on as well. But basically, this place sold blaze powder or blaze rods and concrete. And Clumsy Ninja, you were the one who got a blaze for him in here, right?
Yep, that was a lot of work.
Oh my god.
But there's one in here now, so that's cool.
How long did it take?
Well, I actually almost did the first try, but it died, so I had to get another one. But probably about an hour of tedious work and rail laying.
Wow.
I know that pain.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got the Elder Guardian, spoilers.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the Elder Guardian wasn't nearly as bad as the Shulker.
Oh.
The Shulker was a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of shulkers, this is the end shop right here that made Spoon really rich early game, I think. And
Oh yeah, like this was the early game cash cow.
Boone, did you
Yeah.
even leave the end for the first 3 days of like the server being live?
I literally joined the server, and unknown to me, everyone had already gotten to the end. But I basically speedrun strats to Eyes of Ender, and then got to the end portal, and I was like, oh, it's already open. And then I
Yeah.
jumped in and spent about 3 days there.
He's selling an
Yeah, that sounds
electric
about right.
1 diamond block each, so yeah, kind of had a surplus. And shulker boxes
so-
for 1 diamond each. Wow. All right. So let's see here.
So,
wanna
this
H-Mart.
is the amount of diamond blocks I gather from mining the
So-
diamond pile.
So 2 stacks plus 8. I already had 10 on me. Wow.
Yep.
So that's a lot of land that people bought.
Holy.
I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want that to lose that right now.
Here, why don't you
Oh,
just
wait.
put it here? Just put it here in my wallet. Put it here in my wallet. No one will notice.
Yeah, I actually knew how many there were, because at one point I had stolen the
Wait.
diamond pile.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
Those don't-
scavenger hunt. Okay, so who wants to hold on to 2 stacks of diamond blocks?
Oh, I got
I
it.
will
Don't worry.
have-
Well, I mean,
Happily.
here, wait,
I'm
hang on,
stuck
wait.
with
Here's
just 5 right now.
37 more, and like 19 more, and
Yeah, and then these were my personal profits from the season. So I had.
Here, are we pooling our diamonds?
Wait,
to
I
count?
had more
Oh, wait,
diamonds.
yeah, here you go.
I had
Here's
more
31
diamonds
more.
than were in the shopping district pile. I
Here's netherite scrap. Oh wait, and here you go. Here's the dragon egg. I just stole that. You can have that one.
wait, hold up. I have some
Let
netherite
me,
as
let
well.
me pull my great
This is my
riches. What's
separate
5 diamonds?
valuables chest.
Wait, who's taking all the diamonds?
Who cares?
Everyone? I'm just chucking the stuff into my valuables test at this point.
Yeah, I just counted at the end. If you really want to flex, I'll make it rain with beacons.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
Have we
ahead
been
and,
to H-Mart?
H Mart.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go to
Yeah,
H Mart.
put it right here.
Go to H Mart. So Hicks set up a cool little shopping mall area for us to rent out or to purchase these little plots. So right here we have Doodle's armor stand services, and as you can see, pretty cool Enderman in here. I like that a lot. This was my shop
shoot.
for selling emeralds and totems and anything that comes from my raid farm, and it made 2 sales, I think. And then this was
Oh god.
another shop that was supposed to be an infinity room, but it looks like some of the maps.
What happened to the maps? Yeah.
I don't know. I do not know. Oh, this actually made diamonds. Nice. Whoa. Oh my lord.
Hmm.
Wait, I'm stuck. Where's the door?
It's over here, like
Oh my
over by
God.
Spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so weird to look in one of the corners. And it's just only maps.
Oh, and then this was my trident shop at the end here. I set up a humongous drowned farm, and actually got some tridents. You know what? Right now, I will actually take a Riptide one of those because I don't have one of those on me right now, and I'm gonna leave the diamonds in here. Riptide. Let's see. I actually forget if Depth Strider does it nerf.
No
I don't
idea.
know.
I don't
Never
know.
used
For some reason, I thought
I
it might have. But anyway, so that's H Mart. Oh, Miscellaneous was also selling the pig step discs and certain things from Bastions. And then
So it's
H
just
Mart
like
upstairs in H Mart was Hicks's own shop of selling like witch drops, redstone stuff of that nature. And then over here, this shop didn't get properly finished, but it's pretty cool. This one was built by One Vortex and Doodle Hood. It was meant to sell their map art, and also One Vortex set up a creeper music disc farm, so I think eventually he was going to sell all of these, but didn't get around to it.
I believe Hicks also helped with the build towards the end with some details.
Oh yeah, you're right. And so they actually made these right there, and those are not diamond ores, as you can tell if you look really closely. But we're gonna check it out later. There was a map district that One Vortex and Doodlehood really liked, and they built up some maps, some map art. Let's see. We also have the casino over here that
Such a
could
good
have
shop.
perhaps used the decoration job, but the inside had some pretty cool contraptions. This was
I
built
yet to
by
finish.
Llama. Yeah, so we
Not
had
gonna lie,
some poker going on here, and then
Wait, let me turn it on real quick.
I was gonna say,
And
I have
then-
been in this shop multiple times and tried to use almost all of the contraptions. Never once has it worked.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Listen, this
I'm pretty
game's-
Like, I
sure
think
the
it's-
shop
it's-
is the
Okay,
reason why I only
people
have
keep filling
5
up my
diamonds.
inventory with diamonds. I'm just gonna chuck them in random shulkers. Like
Only roulette works.
wait, it took all the diamonds. Oh no, someone else took all the diamonds.
That's crazy.
Okay, yeah, so we never really got a poker game going. Let's see, we got the lollipop for selling wool, and then let's see, last shops here. I think actually I think that's probably about it.
Oh, you forgot the ocean monument. You know.
Oh, the ocean monument. Yeah. This was
Oh, that's a classic.
this was a pretty cool build.
That's an OG.
I miss my nether shop.
Oh yeah, the Blackstone one. That one got
Yeah.
torn down, did it
It-
not?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
that's
wait,
what
wait!
I
No,
heard.
we missed the highlight of the shopping district.
Oh, well,
Oh,
no,
Like,
no,
shop-
you're right, you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this right
Yeah.
here, look at this. So,
It's the best shop.
we did see the dirt shop, but I think that this might take first place. We have the
Oh,
ice,
Takes the cake.
yeah, the ice shop, and let's see what we have in here.
It's such
Yeah.
a bold color palette. Like it's
I personally love just the random redstone in the side of the wall. That's
But
We-
is
I
it
mean,
random?
well,
That's what you have
when
to
you
ask
think-
yourself.
Yeah, no, I think it was a really good contrast, personally.
I do like that we've got the 2 blocks of concrete and then the 1 block of concrete powder. Like,
Where's
Yeah,
that?
it works.
Where do we
I
have
think it's
that?
really
Let's
just a
see.
commentary on society and modern art.
Yeah, I really cannot complain about this shop. I do wish that perhaps he started selling normal ice. I definitely would have bought that, but never got it. Ooh, mixing in, doing a little bit of abstract art here.
Of course.
Wait, Onion, is this your shop?
No,
No.
no. This is I believe by AC. What's
Oh,
his name?
yeah.
Yeah, acidic or something like that.
Let
It
me
was
check. AC7IC. That's his name. Yeah. So I think that that's about it for the highlights of the shopping district. Obviously, we didn't hit every shop here, but I mean, hit the coolest looking ones and the best selling ones. So, I think we're ready to head out. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and head on to the next location, and I'll catch you guys back when we're over there. Alright, so I just wanted to quickly show off the Nether Hub here because we had some pretty cool stuff going on. And one of those things was this base built by Llama
Rad.
up here on top of the roof. So, Llama, do you want to walk us through this base here? I mean, we've got a lot of industrial farms, and I do like the look of the quartz and the glass and stuff. I'm right here, so.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So up
Oh
there.
god.
Sorry, dude. I was aiming for
That's
the
okay.
cow.
Okay, so,
Well, I mean, I do
Originally-
have a very similar head to them.
okay,
See,
it was
I can-
initially just a guardian farm.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
just- I built that, and then I was like, I kind of don't want to have to buy food all the time, so I made a hoglin farm.
So yeah, the portal's where the guardians come out, right? And then
Yeah, and then I kind of just started building, and it looked kind of cool, so I'm like, I'm just gonna roll with it now.
yeah, it's very like space age. I like it.
And then I made a basalt generator there,
Ooh.
a giant bartering.
Yeah, the bartering
For-
farm is sick.
Cause I AFK'd that Spoon's gold farm for a few straight.
Ah,
So I
there's
just had, like-
Hoglin here. Okay, that's not.
I had
supposed
like
to happen.
shulkers on shulkers
Yes,
of just
dude.
gold blocks.
Okay, so yeah, we got the gold
Dude, I
farm,
had
the
a-
Hoglin farm, the bartering system, and then over here.
Oh, we
have-
don't talk. We
yeah,
don't talk
exactly.
about that.
This caused a little bit of controversy on the server because he decided to build a villager trading hall right by spawn, and my FPS certainly dropped visibly when I looked at
That
it.
was
but-
before I had Optifine, so I didn't know it was still in range. I like counted it out, and I was completely wrong when I counted.
Hmm.
So I was like, okay, cool. I have like
Yeah.
room to spare,
There
but
was,
I
like,
did not.
There was 80 in there, I think, or something like that.
It
And
was,
then over
like,
there's the
60,
gas
yeah.
farm, which I'm gonna neglect to go near because it sounds like hell.
Oh no, We gotta go there. I put way too much work to
Okay,
get such
fine.
a
We'll
mediocre
get-
amount of gunpowder.
I'm not sure. Will any spawn right now because there's a bunch of people on the server and yeah, it looks like there's none spawning. But I've definitely flown by here to get to the mining mesa and mining desert, and I've had to hear like the screams of gas. So that's pretty
Oh yeah,
cool.
it's
Screams of children.
It's wonderful. All right. Anyway,
when it comes to
moving on
gas
from
farms, it's one of the
there-
most efficient you'll ever find.
Yeah, it's
portal-based
definitely a
ones would be more
massive
efficient.
farm for drops that are made easier.
Don't say it. Don't
by-
say it.
Okay, anyway, I'll go down into the Nether Hub area here, built by, this little area was built by Doodle. You sort of just have a drop-down chute. I hope no one lands on those dirt blocks there. But, this was a pretty nice build, and then, we were eventually gonna move our Nether Hub down below the roof, but we never got around to that. But this part, deserves some recognition because I believe this was Hicks again. H. Hicks, he started building his own nether tunnel. I guess he got sick of the roof, so he took it into his own hands. And I like the decoration here with the mixture of textures. We have like a mixture from the different nether biomes. And ooh, let's see how fast we can actually go on this boat here.
You're probably gonna lap us with our wings.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, actually, we're at the end of the
wow,
tunnel, so.
he put a lot of work into this. Let's see. So this area is actually pretty cool. Wow.
Yeah, he does really nice builds.
Yeah,
link to his link to his YouTube channel in the comments.
Of course, I'm gonna link his YouTube channel. He's,
Oh, you gotta plug it.
Yeah, I will.
I always wondered how to get to his base. Like I've seen this tunnel and him working on it.
Does
I
this
just never
take
knew
us
how
to his base?
to
Yeah,
get
let's go.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? Let's do his base next since we're here, and that's about it for the Nether.
It looks so good.
Yeah, no, for sure. And he has a what is it? Witch farm and iron farm.
All right, so
somewhere.
hopefully there wasn't
tree.
any lag coming through the portal there, but I'm gonna go ahead and sleep the night again.
Oh wait, there's this weird island.
That's
Yeah,
an AF.
That's his AFK island.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
He refused.
Custom mountain. Look at this custom mountain. Oh my god. Temple.
Hicks definitely had a very good mixture of industrial farms and aesthetic builds. So
I think the temple is the witch farm.
Yeah, no, that checked out.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
let's see.
This is the witch farm, and the giant tree over there is the iron farm.
Yeah.
And these
Yeah.
right here
I'm
are
so sad he didn't finish the
organic
tree.
into
Looks so good.
emeralds.
this path design is great. These houses with the mixture of oak and spruce are very good. They look like sort of like not run down, but sort of like rustic with still being intact. I know he had like a general mob farm underground here somewhere. He has a villager stuck in a slab. Yeah, I also one of the features was that since he's set up in the swamp, he had a lot of those funny looking villagers. And let's see, the temple came along really nicely here. So
Wait, you have to check out the iron farm. It's actually really cool.
yeah, this
the nice little like water tunnel.
wow.
Yeah, dude, I
this-
thought it was just like a river. It's just murdering the
This thing
golem.
looks absolutely amazing, man. It looks like he was even planning some more stuff. So, the fallen tree trunk with a farm inside, this windmill using
Oh, this
hay
is
bales. Okay, yeah, this base is definitely one of the coolest looking. And I've been looking into some stuff for the future. I might be playing with Hicks again at some point, so we'll see how that's looking. But anyway, this base is just absolutely amazing. Where was the iron farm you guys were talking about?
It's
The
the
massive
big
tree.
It's the big
The tree.
Oh, look at the
Oh.
little river that carries the golems to there.
Yeah,
too.
right?
It's so nice.
That's
It's
one of
like
the
if-
prettiest like murdering chambers I've ever seen.
Oh
Like
my
if it's a small world just
Whoa.
ended in a lava blade.
Yeah,
There's also an
I
island
would
in
want to
the
live
sky.
here. That's all I'm saying. I mean, not here, but I would want to live in this village. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, there's also an island in the sky.
Yeah, his
he
AFK
even
island.
made a island in the sky for AFK. He didn't want to just make a glass block in the sky like some people. He made an entire island. So this place is absolutely
cold out.
awesome. Let's go ahead and
Well, it almost just blew up a part of his base with the creeper. Holy crap!
Don't do
It's
that.
the windmill.
so
There's like a shoot. There's no.
yeah, this place is awesome. I'm obviously gonna be leaving Hicks's channel in the description. So please check them out because these builds are awesome and definitely better than anything I built on this server. So whose base should we go to next since we've seen most of this area? Do we could go to... You want to go to Clumsy's industrial area?
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and head right over there. So here we are at Clumsy's industrial base, and he's gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about all the farms he's got going on here because it's absolutely insane. So Clumsy, you can go ahead and take it away.
All right, so we are currently standing on my villager breeder and trading hall. So down in here I have, let's see, I have like 40 something villagers maybe? I don't know, I didn't count.
And my
Selling
FPS
all the
is
books and all the
dropping it.
gear. Yeah, your FPS is gonna be through the floor because there are 40 21 by 21 nether portals. Fueling that massive gold farm in the sky up there.
There it is.
Not to mention a good amount of hopper minecarts idle at these bamboo and sugarcane farms, which fuel my super smelter. There's also a tree farm and a cobblestone farm, and off in the water over there somewhere a mediocre iron farm. So basically just all the farms to enable me to build cool stuff. But this took a lot of work, and I'm really happy with how just the look of it turned out. My fatal flaw was I did not align this with a 100 by 100 map area. So I can't actually make a nice map of it.
Man.
But, I mean, I could, but it wouldn't be aligned. But it is map size, I guess.
Definitely a lag district, so...
It is. I don't usually have the portals on, but I haven't been on in a little bit, so I just left them on when I left because it wasn't loaded anyway.
Okay, yeah. So, got the gold farm, the bamboo farm, tree farm, just tons of stuff going. And you said you had the remains of a tunnel board? Where's that
Yeah,
at?
if you come over to the west, past the bamboo farm.
West. Past the bamboo farm, alright.
Towards the sunset.
I didn't know. Oh.
So you'll see me standing in the... yeah, I'm right here in this little cave.
He found us.
Oh, cool. So if we drop down this hole, I recommend ender pearling because I don't have feather falling boots.
Why now?
You can see...
Oh my god.
The remains of my tunnel bore. As you can see, it blew up in the middle.
Wow. This is some Psycraft level stuff right here.
Clumsy, I know that feel of it blowing up.
Yep,
Yes,
I was a little disappointed, but it did its job for about 20 blocks, and then it blew itself up.
Oh no, I'm on fire. Okay, never mind. Lava. Sorry, we're good. Everything's fine.
But it does look really, really cool, which is
definitely something nice.
All that I really wanted from it. So
yeah, so we're probably gonna see a second tunnel bore from Spoon later on.
No, you can see the remains of a tunnel bore from Spoon.
Okay,
it suffered a similar fate multiple times.
Yeah, so tunnel bores are a massive flex, but they are very fragile.
How do we?
They're a massive flex while they exist. How do I get out of here?
Wait, this
flies straight up through that little.
The entrance could have been optimized.
I don't know where that is. Where is it?
Oh wait, we're gonna make the escape.
Oh wait, no, I found it. We're good.
Easy.
And we're out.
All right, let me go ahead and go and sleep again. Although one thing the reason that we don't have any mobs spawning on us, or barely any, but is that Clumsy also built a mob switch, and I don't think we're gonna go all the way over there because it's pretty far away.
It's also not that interesting to look at.
Yeah. But he did that through the use of zombie villagers, and the way that zombie villagers work if they have trades locked in is they take up the mob cap, but they don't despawn, correct?
That is correct, yeah.
So, the same thing can be done with shulkers, or,
Piglin's brutes, too.
Brutes, okay.
Or Elder Guardians.
Really? Okay. Well, there you have it.
But zombie villagers are obviously the easy of those four to obtain and mass.
Yeah.
So, it's not interesting to look at. It's just 5 villager breeders hooked together, then like a minecart call system, then a little chunk loader to keep the villagers in lazy chunks, so they keep up the mob cap without causing insane amounts of lag like we're experiencing in my industrial area.
All right.
May I ask what a lazy chunk is?
Yeah, so if you load a chunk, with your player. Basically, what happens is it can process block updates and entities, which means mobs' AIs will be active, redstone will work, and all that stuff. Now, as you move away from the chunks being loaded by either a player or an item passing through a portal, around the perimeter of the chunks that load everything, there's a ring of lazy chunks that do not process the AI of mobs. So basically, the zombie villagers count towards the mob cap, but they don't do laggy things like think. So it's pretty nice. There's about what would it be? About 280 of them crammed in a 1x1 spot with a ladder to bypass entity cramming.
Okay. Also, does the lazy chunk distance from you, does that scale with the render distance?
Yeah, it does. It's the very last chunk of your render distance is always lazy.
Okay.
So for us, currently the 9th or the 10th chunk's lazy.
So it's not the same thing as the distance for random tick speed.
No.
No, random ticks is just 128 blocks from your player.
Okay. Makes sense.
For Onion.
Onion, you need feather falling.
There's our daily dose of technical Minecraft information, and let's go ahead and head over to the next place, unless there's anything here we haven't covered.
Nope, that's about it.
Alright,
Fun project.
Go and move on. Alright, so here we are at my starter house, and there's a couple other things going on around here that I decided to show off. My starter house really isn't anything special. I just sort of took a little bit of an approach like a desert village and modified it a bit with orange, terracotta, stuff like that. So the storage in here is still a complete mess, but I had a lot of stuff in here. My mini head and my head and mini block collection is definitely something I'm proud of, because I was trading with wandering traders like crazy. We have a ton of these. We have a bunch of the hermit heads. We have I don't need raw beef. No, not the brown mushrooms. Okay, wait.
Oh no.
Go kill the brown mushrooms. Yeah, so the one time I encountered a thunderstorm, I was able to use a riptide trident to get these guys. I was gonna use them for like a suspicious stew factory. For God's sake, what is happening? And my early game food source was from mushrooms, which is a bit of a flex over just having normal cows because we took them from the shopping district. So anyway, moving on from my house, this house right here is actually a pretty nice design by Lucocid. Is that what it is?
We don't talk about him.
What do you mean?
We don't talk about him.
Nah. Besides nuking the shopping district, he did mostly fine. This house is nice.
Spoon, I need help. I'm being distracted.
Yeah, this was my starter base and my only base.
It's really created like our own ecosystem here. I have redwood like system in the desert, and we've got in the savannah, we've got a forest. So this is a little house, but it's nice. I like it.
Are you dying to a squid?
I think he's fighting fortune.
Okay, anyway, that's about it for my little area here. This is where I spent most of my early game. My enchanting setup, stuff like that.
Oh no.
Really not that interesting. But we can head on to some more impressive bases now. So let's go ahead and leave this area. Alright, so we are now at Doodle Hood's base, and this place is absolutely amazing. Has a ton of armor stand statues and just small details and stuff like that. So before we head out into the open area, we've got a little map of base right here. And as you can see, it's sort of a coastal city. So let's go ahead and leave the enchanted cave here and head out into the open. Alright, so yeah, a really nice dock area with some custom-made ships that are pretty cool. And I don't think this one got finished, unfortunately, but that one over there with the flags and the sails looks really nice. Like it. I don't think there's any armor statues over there.
Mine is in the ship over here, but it's just a severed head. So
that is unlucky. Yeah, but before we check out the armor stand statues, there's some just some houses along the sides here. I believe some of them housed the like certain farms and stuff. So look at this. We've got some villagers' heads, some villager heads used to make cool statues. Over here, there's a lighthouse, and I believe that we have this is a statue of Sleepy Saurus tending to the garden or the vegetable patch, and that's pretty cool. And ooh, this is actually a pretty good idea, not letting the bamboo sprouts grow. It's totally a different texture. That's a nice detail, and the lighthouse looks pretty cool. Looks like there was the foundation of another building over here. And long story short, I actually ended up getting really inspired by this base and building my own sort of coastal city that I didn't get very far with, but we'll be looking at that later. So here's a few more houses with some villagers. This is the kelp farm. I think every house sort of just has like a little dude in it doing at least something. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and go ahead into the tavern here, because this is the area where all the action is. So in here, she used a ton of our Minecraft heads as well as the hermit heads to create some cool displays, because we have this armor, or this data pack, that lets us get player heads and mob heads, so pretty cool. Let's see, at the bar here, we've got our player, Abnormally Alan, having a nice conversation with Rendog from the Hermitcraft server, being bartended by Mumbo Jumbo. Amazing. And then Doc Vol, whose base we'll check out later on, is playing the piano, which is very fitting because that he actually ran a music shop for note block creations and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I think the dragon head's glitched out here, and so some of the keys are no longer in there. But it's okay.
Mocha broke it.
Oh, come on. Sad. Anyway, we've got an Enderman over here, and then this is my statue. I'm losing at a card game to Etho, who's an absolute genius, so I mean, makes sense. And then let's see what we've got upstairs. I don't know if I ever saw the upstairs. Not sure if there's more statues up.
There's some in this far bedroom.
Oh, okay, yeah, so I guess it's it's sort of an inn and a tavern.
Oh, hey, Spoon, I didn't see you there.
Oh, wait. Sitting on... He's having a portrait drawn of him. Nice. Nice touch.
Although, I must admit, this artist is terrible. They're drawing like a flower or something.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to make him sit there and wait. But,
It's true, he hasn't really captured my essence now, has he?
Unless your
Yeah.
essence is that of a flower.
I mean, I am a beautiful flower.
There we go.
Pretty
He's doing a
much.
great job, actually, come to think of it.
Alright, so...
I was supposed to be a free-heading monster.
Well, really
Oh,
missed
wow,
out on
yeah,
that one,
you
huh?
left her a bunch of the heads, it looks like.
There's another right in here. Bodhi,
Oh,
there was
there's
one
even-
more in here that she did.
Oh, which one? Ooh, let's see. Oh, it's like a secret tour area.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, so Zombie Cleo is brewing some potions in here, and even got the ancient debris. Yeah, so
That's cool.
then the docks even comes down here. Yeah, I really like this area. It's amazing. There's a path up to here for a little lookout area. And let's see. I think we wait. Is that a baby village, or is that just a normal?
Does anyone see this floating green?
Yeah,
just
I'm just
here?
checking this out. The green appears to just be I think he's doing a cannonball into the water below.
Ah, yeah.
He's cliff jumping.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Anyway, so
Whoa.
yeah, this area is really nice, built in like a coral reef, so looked pretty cool. But I think that's about it for Doodle's base, and yeah, it's just it came together really nicely.
Looks great.
Let's go ahead and head over maybe to someone else's base now. Alright, so we're now going to check out Tracer Spoon's base, which is looking pretty cool.
Very new
Standing
stuff.
right in front of a gold farm here, and before we go into the overworld, we might as well just take a look at this. So if we fly up here, I know he spent a bunch of time AFKing for levels right here, and so did Llama, so... Oh,
Levels, XP, gold.
gold, yeah.
Lots of gold.
You ran a bit of a nether shop, did you not?
Yeah, I did the bartering shop, and
Oh,
so
okay,
we had
cool.
gold up there, with everything sent over a ice path.
Oh wait, this
and then it
hooks
would-
up into a bartering shop. Oh my god.
Yes, and so it would drop into this bartering. It's only 2 piglins right here, but that's enough to
Automated
keep
gravel.
up with that. And then it comes down all the way and gets all the bartering items.
Wow.
So
Don't forget, you also AFK not only for loot and XP, but also for spite. When I was running my wither skeleton farm.
Very true.
Yeah.
So should
Okay,
we go
so that
to
one was
the
just fun.
overworld side now?
yeah, sure. So not this portal. We want to go on the other one.
Oh,
This
okay.
one over here.
You hit
Yeah,
me with
so
the cord.
this
Oh, I
base
found
kind
it.
of blows me away, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Wait till you see it. Wait, you step out of this portal and it's just amazing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember the first time I visited. I'm like, bro, it's just a pile of dirt.
Yeah,
Then-
so
So
this
Here, guys, this is my base. It's so great. Yeah,
this is
I got the
honestly
core
incredible.
fruit. I got the core
Yeah.
fruit, and I got the
yeah, so
general mob
this
over
is
there.
one of the best locations on the server right here. So
We have
definitely,
plants,
Yeah.
but they hurt you.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's great. Okay, and then to get into my base or to the rest of it, we jump down this hole. If you don't have feather falling, the stairs are over there.
You're screwed.
Well, you can always just elytra into the wall, right?
It's true. Yeah, you're gonna light her into the wall.
Here we are. Okay, so now we're down in a cave. The thing about this base is it gradually gets more grand as you go through it. Like,
So basically, I found that island. I'm like, I'm gonna set up my base here, and then I started digging, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going with it.
there's definitely a very charming aspect to like underground bases that take you through tunnels.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of like the ethos, like man cave,
Yeah.
whatever.
this-
So
Mining
So there's-
fatigue in 3,
There's
2.
a bunch of little Whoa! Oh, too fast, too fast. You
Oh.
broke.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
So this was working until about a second ago.
God.
But it
Don't
switched between all the
spam.
ones you wanted.
Oh my
If we
god.
come down here, we've got a nice little sitting room with a automatic fire that turns on, and you can turn
Speaking
it off again.
of that, I think when I give you guys the worlds download, I'm gonna use the backup from a day ago because we've torn down
We've
the diamond
broken a lot
pile,
of
we've
stuff,
broken
yeah.
redstone
No,
contraptions.
no,
so
not we. I've broken another.
yes,
And then-
yeah.
This
Exactly.
was right here was one of my first buttons. So this wall, if we hit this button, this is actually just
Oh, wow.
a very large
Wow.
piston door that goes over to my super smelter.
Is that a
Oh.
flying machine behind there?
It is a flying machine. Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
we
I'm
can-
like, wait a minute, that's not moving like a piston door.
yeah, exactly. This one was all. So this one custom built by me. I designed everything. Like the
Very
way
cool.
it kicks off is the floor actually drops down and observers see that, and then the wall moves and the floor comes back up to avoid all the slime and stuff. So I had fun with
Wow.
that build.
I
If
think
we
that's
continue down
This
here,
base has the sexiest redstone.
This tree
we
is
we
in
have a
solitude.
tree.
What did he do? Because he may
He
know,
knows
but
what
we
he, he
don't
knows
know.
what he did.
Oh,
he
he
knows
knows.
what he did.
He knows
he
what
knows
he
what
did.
he
Okay, okay.
He knows.
I get it.
So then we've got this little bee farm, and it made pretty good honey. And in the back, all it is just
Yeah.
automatically detecting when it's full and harvesting.
Which
One
is
of them
a good
has.
way to design a bee farm.
Here, before we actually go over there, we can see we've got
Ooh.
this lever here. This takes us back with the 2x2 piston board. This just goes and sees all the redstone for the super smelter and the door.
Oh, there it is.
only
I
an
just
8
there
got,
it is.
Yeah, and
I
so
just
here.
got the thing for.
Yep, and there's we'll get to that in a moment. So here's all the redstone for the door for the super smelter. So
Oh wow.
I had fun with that. Making things compact enough to fit in was fun. Okay.
All right, let me find my way out of here.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really love the mining fatigue. It kind of brings everything together. You know,
You know what?
Well,
You-
it's
honestly, you
griefing
get used to
protection.
it.
It's griefing
It's
protection.
griefing protection, and you get used to it. It's fine. Okay. And so
Huh.
this is the Elder Guardian, and
Wait,
before
so-
we get
Hey,
through with
yeah.
that here.
no spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, no. What do you go with that? Okay, so if we come in here first, so we'll be back to this room. This room is fun. But if we go into
Okay.
this room,
Got an elder guardian. Oh, big.
so this is kind of like the main little hub. We've got all the heads, and
Oh,
then in these
wow.
boxes are more heads,
Oh,
and in
you
these
got the
boxes are
charged
more heads.
creeper head.
As you
Yeah.
can see,
The
Spoon is a
sneezing
monster.
llama.
I've killed
Oh my
I
god.
killed a lot of things, not gonna lie. And then if we come over here, so
How many?
this
You
contraption
got all
right
the
here,
cats. Oh my lord.
What is
Yeah.
this?
and so this contraption, this will give you the "How did we get here" achievement.
Oh,
the
there's
dolphin
a
died.
shulker.
Let me
There's a
go.
shulker in here.
Eventually.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
go
so
to.
here's a shulker. This was a good like day and a half project getting the shulker here. Don't open it. He'll escape, and then we'll all be floating all over. So yeah, to get him here, we had to I had to minecart him back to the end
Taking a
island.
screenshot of this for the server, for the thumbnail,
Yeah.
possibly. Okay.
Okay. So getting
yeah,
him here was
this is not a
ton of fun.
shulker box. This is an actual shulker, all the way
Yeah.
in the overworld. That is impressive. I got all the parrots
So-
too.
Getting the guardian, the shulker, the dolphin, everything else to get that one achievement.
Did you get
And
it?
then let's see. I did get it.
Okay, good.
wait, 'cause I didn't.
Nah,
Oh,
it's too much trouble to
something
reset.
just
You have to
happened
get
with your
Hero of the
mic.
Village and raids and stuff.
Yeah, Hero in the Village and Rage will be
Oh.
the Herd Beast.
Yeah,
In
never
here
mind.
is the way to turn. Don't flip the switch. Do not flip the switch. Don't flip it.
Do
This
not-
turns
Onion,
on the
talking
tree
to you.
farm.
This turns on
This-
the tree farm? Oh,
The
okay,
tree
yeah.
farm.
I can hear
But
it.
you have to be outside of random tick range. This
Yeah.
is my item storage. This is a shulker display. Each one of the chests up top have shulkers, like the almost full chest of shulkers for
Oh my-
stone. And then, so it's really cool. If you come over and you say, here, we'll find one that's almost empty, I think. Okay, yeah, so the coal is almost empty. And if I take all the coal that's in there and then stop, it gets automatically switched out for one that's full.
Well, almost full, but still.
Yeah, whatever.
This is a cool do you have this
yeah.
on a like a world download?
Yeah, I got that on a world download, but
like I would almost
so-
I would use this as a storage. Just
I mean,
my
come,
own.
let's take a look at the redstone through here. This is into the maintenance. So this is the redstone to do it all. It might be easier to see it from up here. So basically up top, we've got an item sorter that goes through to, on this side there's 51, and on the other side I think there's another 51. The other side is a dumb sorter, like this one's just a basic that you're used to. This side, it's got the sorter on top, then it's got a shulker loader, and then it loads into the shulker display system. And then on the other side, our intake, which is over here. First, you've got just a general input box up top that you can see from the other side. And first, it splits out shulkers versus general items. General items get sent directly up the tower into the sorting system. Shulkers get put into this shulker unloader, and then the extra shulkers get put in this box. I need to make another one that sends them up there, but that's whatever, that's next.
Okay.
And then everything else gets
Oh
sent
my
into the
God.
sorting system, reloaded into sorted, reloaded into shulkers, and then displayed.
Well, this
So
is amazing, and you designed this yourself.
the shulker display system is from a YouTube channel. That one I ripped off. Everything else was designed by me on that one. And
Wow.
here's Onion lagging or
Whoa!
slow falling flying.
Wait, is that
I think he's slow falling and flying.
Yeah, I'm falling his style.
Yeah. Okay. So
I've never seen that before.
moving down, this is the Hall of Farms.
Oh wow. Okay.
So this is
Full
flying
speed.
farm or flying machine sugarcane farm. It will only run when this box has room for sugarcane, and then it'll automatically kick on and automatically stop. That way, it's not constantly running. General slime farm. This is like 4 or 5 layers, which makes a lot. This is a coarse flower farm. You put coarse flower in the center, like you literally just stand in here with a stack of coarse flowers, clicking on this, right-clicking, and you place it. And then as it grows, it'll go up to the top. And then once it goes in front of one of these observers, dispenser will shoot out an arrow, breaks the coarse flowers. This is all hoppers, and so they will send it over into the system.
Oh my God.
Here's for chorus
amazing.
fruit and making purple. Here's a general ilmango pumpkin / melon farm. Except
yeah,
this
this
one's
one's a
fun.
classic.
It's got an extra set of pistons on the top, so that it again automatically starts and stops with the inventory system. If the inventory
Yeah, I was about to ask how you managed to turn it off because the old man
yeah. So once
Wait, it
here,
moves
let's
the whole thing. Oh my
Well,
God.
it's just comparators, right? Once
yeah. Well,
It
yeah,
moves
here,
the whole thing.
come back this. We'll get to it. We'll get to it in a
Well, I
second.
sort of
We'll
see
do the
what
rest
you
of it.
did there, because
Yeah.
I've built this farm before, but it moves it. It moves the note blocks and observers upwards, so it can't bud.
And then if you hit this button, this will take you up to the AFK portion
I love
for the turtle farm.
Oops,
And all you have to do is sit in the minecart and right-click with seaweed. You have to hold forward as well to get up here.
Yeah,
Just
I think
stand
I
on it.
figured it out.
Yep.
On the fourth
Alright.
try.
We got turtles, and the turtles will hatch. The small ones will fall down below, die of suffocation damage, and then there's a collection system on the bottom.
Oh God.
So here's how we did.
Brutal.
Little do
here's
these turtles know they're raised to be strippers.
Yeah. So here's the comparator. Basically, this dropper is full of an exact number of items to make it so this comparator only reaches this torch when it is full. If you go up or down one item, it kind of throws it off a little bit, but it doesn't matter that much. So that's how that ran. And then when it is full, it just pulls up all the observers so they can't observe anything.
All right.
How
do we get out
Okay.
of here?
Having a good
Yeah.
time.
So moving on.
Okay, the netherwort farm just keeps going. Oh, it's actually raining. You know what? Let me get rid of that real.
Riptide.
Wait, you're right.
Oh,
Okay,
I
there's still.
I never ended up doing this on the server.
This is such a
I
cool
just stole one of these.
No.
Wow.
Wait, I almost just lagged to my death.
Yeah, so this tree farm is built by Cadender, who's on
Oh.
SciCraft. I think he and Ilmango do a bunch of builds together.
He's in
blatantly ripped from
the
him.
peaceful challenge.
Yeah, he's in the
Yeah.
peaceful challenge.
Yeah.
It works really well. The only change I did was normally can only do warped, but I changed out a couple of the blocks of Nylium for Crimson, and it's able to barely keep up. I might have to refill it once every week or two with bone meal in order to keep up with it. But it's pretty cool.
Self-sustaining though, which is the big thing, guys.
Yes, the self-sustaining part is the cool thing.
Yeah,
and it's all automatic. All you have to do is stand back. Wait, remember I showed you the switch way back in there, and that's because
Remember when someone broke the switch?
yes, someone came in through the top of my base and broke everything. It looked like a escalator rather than a piston wall. We've got the panda farm. We got all the pandas held up here. You go around back.
Oh, you got a brown one.
Yeah, we got a brown ones are easy.
Nice.
So you come around back and you can feed them bamboo. The babies fall down. They come down here.
That looks really uncomfortable. That panda is lying on his back on a singular fence post. That's gotta hurt, man.
He's fine with it.
That's dedication right there.
We've also got like general cow and chicken farms. And then if we continue further,
The cool stuff.
we've got this one was designed by me. So up there is a TNT duper, and it pushes TNT out regularly on a clock. And on the one side, we've got a cobblestone generator. On the other side, we've got a
oh wow.
Oh, what's it called? Basalt generator. And on this side, we've got a concrete converter.
That's
So
multiple
all you have to do is
applications.
click this.
Nice.
You can even put a shulker full of sand on this one, and then dispense it there and throw it all in there, and you'll get concrete out of it.
Why are some of these cobblestone? That intentional?
Because the the water underneath here, you can actually see it right here. So when this piston goes, I can turn on the clock, turn on that. So it fills up, and sometimes the lava drops at a different time, and it gets turned into cobble because it's not a source block, rather than like that one right there, kind of.
All right.
But it really doesn't matter because it all gets turned into cobble anyway. Moving a little further down, we've got the remnants of my first. Yeah. The first tunnel board board that entire base.
Yeah.
And then this one was from over there to this wall, and then I built another one which goes down this hall,
Right,
which
so
this will be the kind of ending of my base. So now we fly for a while.
How far does this go? I think I'm out of.
So it goes about 2,000 blocks. We'll make a stop right here. So here's the perimeter that I made. In the center is there would be a guardian farm. There's the blocks for a guardian farm right here. And so this is all in an ocean biome. This was like the biggest project. It took for freaking ever to clear water, to build the
I
world
have it all
eater,
loaded now,
it.
and wow.
Yeah. So this was the big project. Eventually, I wanted to put in the guardian farm, a couple slime farms, and have them run off of portals, and then you'd go over to the nether side, and everything would just explode with mobs.
The best kind of farm.
Yeah. If you actually continue over here, the original tunnel continues. So if we come down here,
wait, there's more.
There's more. So if we continue down this line,
what? Oh my. There's another.
And if you go up, and this is where I ended with the tunnel bore, because if you follow me up here.
I think this is the same design I built.
Yep.
For the little one, that I had to build a tunnel bore to clear the space for my tunnel bore. Oh, actually, it's a little different. It's same concept, but.
So if we come up here, we've got another end gate.
You know what? Why don't we just take this to go back?
That works for me, because my base.
My base is scaffolding.
That's about it. Yeah, take the scaffolding upwards.
Found it.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think this will just take me
Wait,
back
what?
to spawn. Alright, I'm gonna
So
go
there
ahead and...
Ah! How
Oh, yeah,
dare
watch
you
out for
assault
silverfish.
me?
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in.
Okay, to the end.
We can
Yeah,
see the
so-
ender if we
Yeah,
want.
we
while
might
we're
as well
here.
check this one out because we didn't have a whole lot of builds in the end, but I mean... We talked about building something in the end, like...
My
Okay,
Star
so there's an
Destroyer is not
endless
finished,
void around...
unfortunately.
There's an endless void around you, and they decided to let the items despawn. Brilliant. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean?
There was just a pile of ender pearls here.
Oh,
Bro,
Okay.
how did people get this many heads? Oh my.
People use
There were a
this.
lot
This
of
was
Enderman
the
kills.
early game XP source for everyone on the server. So thank you to Clumsy Ninja for this because yeah, I also use this to make like my tools and armor. Go ahead and fly around here.
yeah. It's it's Nembomb's original design, and then I modified it to have like things like an off switch.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So it's pretty nice. I have so many Endermen killed in my stats.
Yeah, I think I
they're-
probably
Their screams still haunt me sometimes in my sleep.
mobs. Let's see about the mobs. I wonder if I've killed the most.
Probably Pigmen or Endermen, depending on which farm you
Vindicators. I've
use.
killed 18,000 Vindicators because of my raid farm.
Oh my goodness!
Happened?
This obsidian pillar was hollow, but I couldn't see
Yeah.
because it was dark. So I landed on the top of it and just fell.
I've killed 1,200 shulkers. You guys are welcome.
Oh. What do you mean? Everyone fumed at you for raiding the end. Oh,
There were
wait.
still so many left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were a lot left.
I don't think.
Like anytime someone got mad, I literally just picked another direction and
No,
went
there-
and like,
the
there's a
thing
city,
is-
there's a city,
Yeah.
there's a city,
Wait,
there's a
so-
city.
Oh, here's your.
I killed
your...
700.
You actually. Oh, you started the Star Destroyer. Okay.
I did. I started it, but then actually all the materials are there. There's about 14 shulker boxes of concrete or of stone slabs, I mean,
My God.
and a lot of other stuff. But I never got around to working on it just because I ran out of time. But it looks very cool
Nice lag
in
roll.
Lightmatica.
Yeah. So. Yeah, if we had more time on the server, Clumsy was gonna build up an Imperial Star Destroyer from Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fanboy.
It would have been very cool if I had more time.
Yeah, if I end up
By the way,
playing
I'm
on
sorry,
another world or server, I
I'm
want to
sorry
make
for
some
not
Star
speaking
Wars
too
builds.
much. It's almost 1 here in the
Oh
evening.
no, you're fine. It's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this back now. Back to spawn. Now that we're back at spawn, I'll go ahead and pick up the tour once again when we're at someone else's base because I think we've seen about all of Tracer's base and all of the end. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're at one of my builds, and this is the dock area and the coastal city. Oops, did not mean to fall off there. But yeah, this is the port city that I was working on. So, any of you guys watching this have ever watched a video by F-Whip or Fwip? I was very
I saw that.
inspired by his city that he works on from time to time on his single-player worlds. Doc was very much inspired by him. I try not to like just straightforward copy anything that I see online, but I was definitely very much inspired by it. So we have the dock here, and sort of I really liked the design and pattern that I had going. And I wanted to build some boats here eventually, but I tried building boats in creative and I was pretty hopeless at it, so it definitely needs some more practice. And then up here we had the medieval sort of tavern inn sort of area. Nothing on the interior, but I still like the outside of this build regardless. And the sides are sort of bland, but they would end up being covered up by more of these places anyway. So I had plotted out sort of like a warehouse, bakery, I guess, and I was gonna have like sort of more and more buildings popping up around here, but server sort of became inactive. But I was happy with where this project was going, so anyway, now we can probably move on to Onion's base because it's right around here. Let me go ahead and sleep through the night. Okay, So, Onion, I believe yours is in the south direction, so you want to lead the way? We can just fly there.
Just follow the coastline.
Coastline. Right here?
Yeah,
okay.
the coastline. There's a
The
Alright.
coastline's not south.
Well, it's sort of like south, south.
It curves. It curves a lot.
Yeah, the coastline
I mean,
is
you
sort
can
of
also use the
southwest.
portal. I already made it.
I'm just gonna fly over here. I mean, it's not that far. I don't think. I've flown through.
We
Wait,
definitely
where-
went the wrong direction.
I think we went on the wrong coastline, guys. I'll be honest.
But I'm
Literally,
already at
just
my base
fly,
now.
just fly south, and you will, or south and a bit west. But if you want
Oh,
to,
there's a castle.
yeah. Wait. Yeah, no, you're definitely
Fuck.
on the right coastline if you found a castle.
Well, it's
Oh,
not
here
on
we-
a coastline.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no, the coastline was.
This is inland.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we
it's
took the wrong coastline. There's a coastline right here, but we found the
Oh.
castle anyway because it was so
Okay.
big.
Yeah, this castle. Okay, I really would have liked to see where it was going because these tower designs, the wall design, the entrance looks absolutely amazing. So this is Eccentric Onion's base.
Castle's
Looking
dummy
great.
big.
And then
Yeah.
over here was your little starter area, right? And somehow he
Yeah.
was able to compete with the wood selling business, even though he didn't have an automatic farm. So props for that. I don't know if it's props
What a
or
mad lad.
yeah,
Dude, that was wild.
yeah. So
It's like
Let's
I'm giving
see.
away 3 stacks of wood for a single diamond.
yeah, I don't even know. Like, I wasn't mad about the prices in the first place, but I guess you had to outsell Mocha. Okay.
Yeah, the season was just Mocha getting progressively more triggered.
Kinda was mad about being outsold.
You
by-
gotta respect the hustle though. Like the man
Obvious.
cut down so many trees.
Yeah, for
it's
sure. Wait,
Yeah,
oh,
I actually
wood
I
blocks
have I have
fine.
almost nothing to add to what
Weekend,
he
what's
said.
going on?
I just built things. I thought them up in my brain and then I built them. Then they came out nice.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, I think it's sort of how it goes a lot of the time. Unless of course it comes out not good, which has happened to me many times. But yeah, so definitely a good, amazing start on the castle. So I think we can go ahead and there's a few more bases that we're gonna cover that deserve some recognition, and then the tour. I think let's head over to my villager area and then Doc Vol's place. So we'll see you guys over there. Alright, so we're at Helpful Fox's base now before we head over to another area. It's actually pretty close to one of my builds, so we'll head over there next. But this base had to be recognized for sure because it's such a cool style, actually. He went with sort of like a jungle, like temple style. As you can see here, a lot of like curved roofs and a zombie trapped in here with an iron helmet. Nice. And so yeah, he sort of had like a village going on with this unique style that I haven't really seen before. I definitely love it, but the crowning jewel of this area was definitely the tower or the temple. Kind of unfortunate that some of the leaves and grass here got the yellow effect from the desert, but besides that, if we go in here, I think he did a little bit of work on the interior, like storage-wise. So let's go ahead and down here.
It's just a beacon mine.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, so he had some storage, he had some smelting, stuff like that, and I don't think he did interiors for the upper section, so I'll go ahead and do a quick flyover, show off what he had. So it was just a tall, sort of castle temple. I really like how it came together. He had the path going around his area, really like it, and so we could fly over to my place now. It's pretty close, but might as well just take the portal. So if you guys want to come back through into the portal, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to my villager area.
Yeah, I remember stealing a bunch of jungle saplings from here.
Okay, so my place is right behind this portal with the jungle.
Is there gonna be a raid there when we enter?
Does anyone have bad omen?
No.
It's happened before, very sadly. I was
throwback.
really mad.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Twice?
No one said it, but no one said anything. But I came here one time and a raid was just in process. Like,
And what was it? Someone destroyed Spoon stuff. Like, who
oh
the fuck
great,
is
the
doing
server's
that?
gonna restart in 5 minutes. Let's get this area done real quick, and then we can come back and continue tour. Anyway, this was gonna be a jungle, like, ruined medieval temple, or not temple, but a castle more. Like, I was getting like the tower started, but I didn't end up finishing this because it was a lot of detail work, and I had other projects in mind. Yeah, so this tour is definitely has a lot of unfinished projects, especially for me in it. So apologize for that, but still, a lot of them deserved recognition. Spoon's base, Clumsy's base, they all ended up coming together. Anyway, this is my villager trading hall. No special system here. I just did it manually. Don't know how the trapdoor got flipped. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, so this is where I would get the stock for my shop. I would just I would get them the emeralds from my raid farm, which I don't think we need to visit, but and I would trade for bricks, for books, for armor, for tools. It's just it's kind of an overpowered system once you have a supply of emerald. And I've built a raid farm twice on past SMPs, so I don't know if I want to be building it again, but there's definitely other ways to stock up on emerald. Anyway, yeah, I didn't end up filling this whole thing up, but there are a ton of villagers. No, don't flip the trapdoors! Oh, wait. You're just inside of the village. Okay,
Stuck.
anyway,
I don't know where to go.
yeah, I actually had 2 villager breeders because it started off kind of slow, and there is a ton of them down here, but I didn't end up using. So anyway, that's about it for this area. So I think what we'll do now is we'll let the server restart, and then we'll go to Doc Vol's area. Okay, so now we're at the base of Doc Vol, and this place is absolutely amazing, let me tell you. As you can see, just from looking right behind me, there's tons of buildings here. He went with sort of like a industrial, like, not even industrial, but there's tons of bricks and quartz, and it's sort of just like it's sort of a metropolis, or like an urban sort of area. And I really like it. He got some trucks built in along with the houses and buildings. This is a giant apartment area. A lot of these do not have interiors aside from industrial farms, because that was the main focus of this area, was for him to be building farms inside here. So as you can see, there's like a melon and pumpkin farm in there. There's these like pumps going all around that carry items. So yeah, lots of work went into this, and I really, really like what he did here. And I believe that Tracer Spoon, we came over here and he asked us what he should put on this wall, and Tracer Spoon told him that he should just do that. And unfortunately, Tracer Spoon has left, Clumsy Ninja has left, a lot of the people have tuned out, but we're almost done with the server tour now anyway, so it's okay. But yeah, this definitely a great part. And then he was starting to move on to some new styles of building, more using the new Blackstone and stuff. Once it became farmable, people started using that more and more. But yeah, I really like this place. And it gets a lot of credit because the ability to make industrial farms look good at the same time, like, well done. Really like it. So that is about it for Doc's place. If he was online, he could probably give us a little bit more of a tour, but it's okay. And as you can see, he even had a train track going around here. Cool. And oh, he might have even been building a station. Yeah, it's really sad that this server's ending, because it was a fun time. But let's go ahead and move on to the next base. We're gonna check out, I think, the Air Temple, which is right by my industrial area as well, which didn't get much done, but head over there. Okay, so here we are at the Air Temple, built by Angry Appa. And as you can tell, this guy is obviously a huge fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I myself actually recently started watching since it came out on Netflix. But at first, I totally didn't even realize what he was building from. And this is absolutely amazing build. Really looks incredibly accurate, and he did a really good job with like the curved roof and the spirals. It just looks really awesome. Also, he's this little starter house down here. But yeah, I don't think there was much towards the way of interiors, but still, I would always fly by here while I was working on my industrial area, because that's right by here. So I can actually go ahead and fly if you guys want to follow me down this way to the... Oh, no! My elytra just broke, but I landed in water. Oh my god.
Wait, where are you?
I just, I'm heading in the, west direction. That's where my industrial area.
Yeah,
Luckily, I'm carrying an
Elytra.
elytra.
Here.
I've
I have a
never
shelter of
actually
elytra.
broken an elytra in survival before. I
Yeah,
usually
I
let
have-
it mend. Anyway, this is my industrial area over here. I didn't build a whole lot of stuff, but it's alright. I had a cobblestone generator. This was the first farm I built, was a kelp farm designed by Il Mango. I really wanted to build one of the flying machine ones rather than observe. This thing harvests, I won't harvest it right now because it'll probably create a bit of lag. And then I would send it into industrial smoker array, which I sort of modified. I mean, it's not hard to design a furnace array like this. It just has tons and tons of hoppers, so that was the downside. But basically, I used the thing that since it was only coming in industrial quantities, I just used a furnace with a set amount of items that powers these. So as you can see, there's a few items left over in here because it'll only power it'll only open these and let them go when there's a certain amount of kelp in here. But besides that, it's not really too interesting. But there is something pretty interesting right by here. You guys want to follow me? Do you see?
Yep.
All right,
Got it.
I'm heading north now, right over in this direction. And so right here, actually, this is it. This is a farm or not a farm. This is a build or a project that me and One Vortex spent a lot of time in, and you can't see it from the surface here, but it's definitely another unfinished project. So this, we got this TNT duper design from RaiseWorks, and it's funny because RaiseWorks advertised it as a ancient debris mining method, and that's not what we used it for at all, obviously. And so I'm not going to use it now because that would destroy our area. But we used it in addition to beacon mining and in addition to just some blasts like manually. We used it to dig out this entire area. And so the idea was eventually to like terraform this whole area and build an underground city down here. And that unfortunately now is just all talk because it never really happened. It did provide us with industrial quantities of stone. And then we had to mine up a lot of dirt and grass to fill up this area and sort of make it mimic the overworld plains biome, which I had sort of a fun time doing, just placing down these blocks while I was doing online lessons for school. So anyway, this area is not much to write home about because it didn't finish. Unlucky, but let's go ahead and look at some of the last minute bases. I think we have 2 more to go. Okay, so there's nothing massive here, but I wanted to quickly show off the base by Abnormally Alan because it's really cool. It's a really nice aesthetic build in the jungle here. He actually ended up going pretty far away into a different jungle than was used by me and Helpful Fox for our bases. But as you can see, he used the jungle resources to build up a really nice fishing hut here, and he definitely had some farming operations going on here. But I really like this. I mean, it's not always about how big the build is, but the details here are really nice. Love how it's overgrown. It's really nice with the environment, and the interior is pretty cool as well. So, yeah, I like it a lot. Oh, it has random heads from throughout the server. Nice.
And cats.
Oh, you can't check whose head that is. All right. Anyway, it's not a super big build, so we can move on. Okay, well, now we're at the base built by Viceroy 10, and he was going for sort of a nether-themed base. I don't think he got super far with it, but this island at least looks really nice. He sort of brought in the Soul Sand Valley, the Warped Forest, some pumpkins. I don't think there's pumpkins in the nether, but I'll let that one slide. Yeah, even the Crimson Forest as well. So I really like what he did with the place, and here I am picking up some soul speed along the way. And then he was also really close with Sleepy Saurus over here, who had a really nice starter house. I like the build style, how it's sort of, it is just a normal house, and then it has the lighthouse tower attached to it. And I think the interior on this was pretty nice as well, so we might as well click run through. Wait a second, is there something else over the island? Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had
this.
an ocean monument like between them too.
Yeah, there
No,
was one
it's that way, it's
in the
that way.
water near. So anyway,
Yeah,
there's also something down here. But anyway, I like the builds here. They're really nice. And so one last thing. What is this over here? It appears Someone built something over.
Yeah, that's just a hut.
Huh. I feel like this is probably, I think this is maybe where Viceroy started off his builds. So anyway, there you have it. That's the base over here, and I think this is maybe the last base, so it might be time to conclude the tour now. Okay, everyone. Well, I think that is about it. I checked, and I think we hit everyone's bases, which is absolutely perfect, and now I'm the only one left on the server. And so I think this is where we're gonna have to say goodbye to the Experium SMP server. And it's definitely a little sad and a little nostalgic because I definitely had a really great time playing on this server with all of these members. And it's just crazy because I was able to just find all of them through Reddit, and I never really expected like such great feedback and such great server members. And we got a lot done for the time that we played. Me personally, I know that my builds were not the greatest. I had a lot of unfinished projects, so for that, you guys probably weren't too impressed, which is understandable, but I really wanted to show off what a lot of the other members had done on here too, because it's absolutely amazing. And I mean, you can tell from just the shopping district behind us. I mean, it's nothing like Hermitcraft or anything, but I'm still really proud of what we got done. And yeah, so if you didn't see all the members, I shouted them all out at the beginning, and that's about it for the tour. And since I haven't made a video in a while, I should tell you guys that hopefully I can bring back some videos starting soon. I have a couple of plans in motion for playing on different SMPs or playing on a different world or such, so stay tuned. I know I haven't been active recently, but I might become active again soon, and hopefully this video will be enjoyable to you guys in the meantime. I know I enjoyed meeting up with everyone who I hadn't talked to in a few weeks since the server kind of died, and visiting everyone's builds. Some completely amazing stuff, from everything from the turtle shop right behind me to 10 chunk wide perimeters. Absolutely fantastic. And I mean, how could we forget this build that I'm standing on, the absolutely massive airship? So without further ado, guys, this has been the Experium SMP server, and I think as I fly off in the distance from the airship, this is where I'm gonna have to call it a video. So if you guys did like this video as I phase in and out of existence, please do hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more content probably coming soon. And also feel free to check the link in the description to the other YouTuber who played on the server and made some absolutely amazing build, HHicks7. And so yeah, once again, thank you to everyone who played on this server. It's been great, it's been fun, and this is where we're gonna have to say goodbye to the Experium server. So without further ado, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.